I'm Mary Catherine. I'm kind of the face behind these hands you normally see on the Crochet Chic YouTube. I also have a blog where I have close to 80 free patterns at this moment. It's www.crochetchiq.com. You can find me on Blogspot under the same thing. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook for a fan page. You can find me on Instagram. Pretty much anywhere if you type in Crochet Chic with a Q, you can find me. I'm on Ravelry as well. I want to thank you for coming and looking at my channel. It's really awesome to know that I didn't know how to crochet 10 years ago. And now all of a sudden I have all these people around the world. Like, it amazes me. Not just people here in America, but I have people in Canada, people in Australia, England, Spain. It blew my mind the other day when I saw that 10,000 people from, where was it? It was Africa, looked at my site in that day, and I was like, what? Like, how is that even possible? It's the wonderful thing about the internet. It's completely awesome. I just wanted to share a little bit about myself so you kind of know whose channel you're on. I learned how to crochet but my son, who is now 4, when I was pregnant with him at 28 weeks, I had to be put on bed rest because I started going into labor too early, and that's just not a good time at 28 weeks. So I was bored out of my mind because I was gigantic and pregnant and I couldn't do anything. I wasn't even supposed to get up and cook dinner. So I decided that I would actually learn how to crochet or knit. I tried both many times. I gave up on the knitting right away because it just seemed too impossible. Once you lose a stitch, I didn't know about lifelines then. Now I can both crochet and knit, but it just seemed not very user-friendly. So I tried crochet, and I found some channels which are huge. The Crochet Crowd, Mikey, and The Art of Crochet or Crochet Geek by Teresa Richardson. Those are both great channels. You should totally subscribe. A lot of other really great channels. But I found those two, and that's how I learned how to crochet. I just watched the videos and I looked at the patterns over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, if I could hear their voices, I could pick them out in any room, shape, or form, because I've watched their videos that many times. So eventually I started crocheting things and selling them to friends and family members, and I got Craft Yarn Council certified, so I was able to work at several craft stores teaching crochet to lots of people. And once I started teaching crochet, I thought, well, why don't I make a YouTube and start sharing some of the patterns that I come up with in my classes to teach people? And that's where this YouTube came from. Really fun, a really exciting journey so far. If you look at some of my older stuff, I had no idea what I was doing. And I don't want to take them down because it kind of just shows where I've come from, you know. Those are the days where I would balance my little tiny knit book on top of a bunch of pillows or kids' toys to be able to get the angle I was trying to get, and it was at 3 in the morning when my kids were napping. I mean, not napping, but sleeping, and I'd stayed up all night, and I tried to show you how to make this chic hat. So, you know, if I look at it now, I'm like, oh gosh, that's the worst tutorial ever, but it taught a lot of people how to make it, and I've gotten lots of comments and emails thanking me, and so I want to thank everyone who's watching my channel, everyone who's watched one of my videos. Thank you for showing me that everyone can learn, and for supporting me as I learn. As you can see, my videos they've come further from that, and I'm still learning. It's a huge process for anyone who's never made a tutorial. It takes quite a few hours to get like a couple minutes of really good footage, unless you're perfect. I don't know. I always tend to say something or stutter, and I have to retake like a 30-second click like 50 times sometimes, and other times I can knock a tutorial out in 5 minutes and the tutorial's 3 minutes long, and I'm like, yes, that's a win. I really like being able to share what I've learned, especially for people like me. When I was on bed rest, I couldn't leave and go take a class at a craft store, so the only way I was able to learn was through the internet. And I think it's just great that there's things like YouTube and blogger things that allow everyone to be able to learn whatever you want to learn. So if you like the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. If you have any questions, email me. I'm crochetchiq@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook, find me anywhere. Just say hello. Let me know that you guys watch my channel. Thank you.